Have you ever met someone and known something was off, yet you couldn't explain why? You're in an elevator. A man steps in. He smiles, but something feels wrong. You can't put your finger on it. What your gut is screaming at you isn't paranoia, it's ancient human instinct. The ability to read people is not a gift. It's a skill. A skill that can change your relationships, your business, and even your safety. And here's the truth. People are always telling you who they are. Through their eyes. Their tone. Their body language. You just haven't been taught how to see it. But today? That changes. If this resonates with you, don't scroll. The next few minutes might change how you see every human interaction for the rest of your life. Let's start decoding. Sign 1. The eyes never lie. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. But what most don't know is how much the eyes reveal in real time. Look closely. Do they avoid eye contact, dart around nervously, or stare too intensely? A confident person maintains relaxed eye contact, not too little, not too much. But a liar? They often overcompensate, staring hard, trying to prove honesty. Your job isn't to memorize tricks. It's to observe patterns. When someone's words don't match the look in their eyes, trust the eyes. They will always tell the real story. Stick with me, because up next, you'll learn the hidden meaning behind what people do with their hands. Sign 2. The hidden language of hands. Hands are powerful. They reveal comfort, nervousness, or intent, without a single word. A person fidgeting with their fingers? Hiding something. Crossed arms with clenched fists? Defensive. Open palms facing upward? That's a sign of honesty, of openness. One of the best ways to read someone fast is to look at how they treat space with their hands. Are they expansive, claiming their environment? Or are they withdrawn, guarded? Most people miss these subtle cues. But not you. Not anymore. Now, let's look at something that people never control, their feet. Sign 3. Feet tell the truth when the mouth lies. It sounds odd, right? But hear this. When you talk to someone, and their feet are pointed away from you, they want out. When their upper body leans in but their toes point toward the door, their body is revealing what their mouth is hiding. Feet don't lie. So if you're ever unsure of someone's true intentions, look down. Stick with me, because next, we're diving into the one sound that exposes more than body language ever can. Sign 4. The voice crack that gave it away. Imagine this. A job interview. The candidate's resume is perfect. Their answers are polished. But their voice? It cracks when they say, "I've always dreamed of this role." What you don't know is that vocal tension reveals internal conflict. When someone is nervous, insincere, or hiding something, it shows in their pitch, their pacing, even the pauses they take. Listen closely, not just to what they say, but how they say it. Because every sigh, stutter, or shift in tone is a breadcrumb. And you're learning to follow the trail. Coming up next, we explore a simple smile, and how it can be a mask or a mirror. Sign 5. The truth about smiles. Not all smiles are created equal. There's the polite smile. The nervous smile. The fake, "get me out of here," smile. But a real smile? It reaches the eyes. It wrinkles them. You've seen it, the difference between someone who's faking interest, and someone who truly lights up. A fake smile fades quickly. A real one lingers. So next time someone flashes you a grin, look past the lips. Look at the eyes. Now, let's talk about personal space, and why it tells you more than words ever could. Sign 6. The distance that speaks volumes. Personal space is personal for a reason. When someone steps too close too fast, it's a power move. When they keep too far a distance, even in safe spaces, it's a signal of discomfort. Pay attention to how quickly someone adjusts their distance when you step forward or back. Comfort, dominance, fear, it's all there, in inches. And once you learn to sense it, you'll start feeling the truth before you even hear it. Stick with me. Next, we explore one of the most misunderstood signs of all: mirroring. Sign 7. Mirror, mirror, on the mind. You're sitting across from someone. You take a sip of your coffee, a few seconds later, they do the same. That's not a coincidence, it's mirroring. We unconsciously mimic people we like, admire, or agree with. But if someone is deliberately not mirroring, that could be resistance. On the flip side, a manipulator might intentionally mirror to create false rapport. It's subtle, but powerful. Noticing this one behavior could tell you exactly where you stand with someone. Now, let's dive deep into emotional congruence, and how to know when someone's being real with you. Sign 8. When emotion doesn't match the moment. Has someone ever told you, "I'm fine," but their whole body screamed otherwise? That's emotional incongruence. When the tone doesn't match the words, when the facial expression doesn't match the story, you're witnessing truth leak out. Learning to read this mismatch is one of the fastest ways to uncover manipulation, discomfort, or pain. You're not just hearing. You're feeling. That's the power of emotional radar. Coming up next, a real-life story that proves just how life-changing this skill can be. Sign 9. The story of Liam and the deal that almost happened. Liam was a young entrepreneur. Smart, sharp, hungry for success. He was about to close the biggest deal of his life. The investors smiled, nodded, and laughed at his jokes. But something didn't feel right. One man kept glancing at his watch, another gave a tight-lipped smile but never looked Liam in the eyes. Their body language screamed doubt. Liam paused the pitch, took a deep breath, asked, "Is there any hesitation you haven't voiced yet?" The room went silent. And then, they opened up. The deal got postponed, not cancelled. Because Liam listened not just with his ears, but with his eyes, his instincts. Reading people saved his business. Now imagine what it can do for your life. The one skill that changes everything. Reading people isn't about judgment. It's about connection, understanding, protection. When you learn to see what others miss, you stop being fooled and start being free. So next time you're in a room, a meeting, or a moment of doubt, watch, listen, trust your intuition. Because people are always speaking, even when they say nothing. And if you master this one skill, you'll never be at a disadvantage again. You'll know who to trust and who to walk away from. And more importantly, you'll know who you truly are in a world full of masks. If this resonated with you, don't scroll. Hit subscribe, share this with someone who needs it. Because the most powerful thing you can ever learn is how to read people, so you can finally read life.